There's a pattern in the panic, a code in the collapse. Every lifetime feels random until you trace it back. Universal cipher embedded in flesh, binary breath and the rise and the rest. Pulse like a metronome ticking in death. Life just alone with compounding regret. We born in a maze with invisible walls. Conditioned to chase was designed for the fall. Pleasure and pain, same leash, different call. Freedom advertised, but the spirits stay small. They sell you the light like it's always divine, but glare can be blinding when truth's out of line. What if the tunnel ain't heaven's design? What if it's simply a recycling sign? You see pattern unseen, current looping the soul to the lesson burning. Memory white but the trauma persistent. Deja vu ain't random, it's system resistant. Spiritual war but it's silent and clean. No tanks in the street, it's the war in between. Doubt in your chest, lust in your jeans. Fear in your thoughts, dressed up as dreams. You think it's temptation, it's calibration. Testing your frequency, soul vibration. Every decision and navigation. Heaven or harvest administration. When you die with a rise of the skies in the sky. God in your mind with a shine in its eye. Saying this way you survive, come inside, but the vibe feels slightly misaligned. Incarnated, integrated, simulated state. Memory segregated, destiny debated, fate elevated or sedated in the second phase. Is the light liberation over clever cage? Moonlit glow got a cold white hue, pulling ties like it pulling you too. Gravitational ritual, cyclical view. Harvest emotional residue. It fears the fuel and regrets the grain, and pain distracted from trauma stains. What if the system sustain a chain by looping the soul through loss again? About it. Why to wipe every birth? Why the amnesia attached to the curse? If growth is the goal, why reset the worth? Why drop us blind back into the dirt? Maybe the war ain't horns in the flame. Maybe it's comfort. Maybe it's fame. Maybe it's ego whispering climb, while disconnecting you from the divine. You see pattern, universal code. Soul in the body temporarily loaned. Consciousness roaming a cellular throne, searching for truth in a fabricated zone. They fear when the human remember the source. Break from the loop, rewrite the course. Detach from the bait and question the force. Suddenly harvest don't work anymore. What happens when death no longer deceives? When you see through the veil they weave. When the light don't hypnotize your belief and you choose your own frequency. Dark ain't always the villain they paint. Light ain't always the halo you think. Discernment sharper than ritual blade. Spiritual warfare fought in the brain. If the moon's a mirror reflecting the lie and the lie feeds off emotional cry, then master itself is how you defy any system that profits from why you